Cantos 52 to 54 of Book 4 of the Ramayana of Valmiki, translated by Ralph T. H. Griffith. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Om123. Canto 52. The Exit. Rama, he cried, a prince whose sway all peoples of the earth obey, to Dandak's tangled forest came, with his brave brother and his dame. From the dark shade of forest boughs, the giant Ravan stole his spouse. Our king Sugriva's orders send, these banners forth to aid his friend, that so the lady be restored, uninjured, to her sorrowing lord. With Angad and the rest, this band has wandered through the southern land, with careful search in every place, the lady and the fiend to trace. We roamed the southern region over, and stood upon the ocean shore. By hunger pressed, our strength gave way, beneath the spreading trees we lay, and cried, worn out of toil and woe, no farther, comrades, can we go. Then, as our sad eyes looked around, we spied an opening in the ground, where all was gloomy dark behind, the creeping plants that over it twined. Forth trooping from the dark recess came swans and mallards numberless, with drops upon their shining wings, as newly bathed where water springs. On, comrades, to the cave, I cried, and all within the portal hide, each clasping fast another's hand. Far onward pressed the banner band, and still, as thirst and hunger drove, we traced the mages of the grove. Here thou, with hospitable care, hast fed us with the noblest fare, preserving us about to die with this thy plentiful supply. But how, O pious lady, say, may we thy gracious boon repay? He ceased. The ascetic dame replied, well, banners, am I satisfied. A life of holy works I lead, and from your hands no service need. Then spake again the banner chief, we came to thee and found relief. Now listen to a new distress, and aid us, holy votaress. Our wanderings in this vasty cave exhaust the time Sugriva gave. Once more then, lady, grant release, and let thy suppliants go in peace. Again upon the errand sped, for King Sugriva's ire we dread, and the great task our sovereign set, alas, is unaccomplished yet. Thus Hanuman their leader prayed, and thus the dame her answer made. Scarce may the living find their way, returning hence to light of day. But I will free you through the might of penance, fast, and holy rite. Close for a while your eyes, and never may you return to upper air. She ceased, the banners all obeyed, their fingers on their eyes they laid, and ere a moment's time had fled, where through the mazy cavern led, again the gracious lady spoke, and joy in every bosom woke. Lo! Here again is Vindhya's hill, whose valleys trees and creepers fill, and by the margin of the sea, Prasravan, where you fain would be. With blessings then she bade adieu, and swift within the cave withdrew. Canto 53. Angad's Counsel. They looked upon the boundless main, the awful seat of Varun's reign, and heard his waters roar and rave, terrific with each crested wave. Then in the depths of sorrow drowned, they sat upon the bosky ground, and sadly as they pondered grieved, for days gone by and not achieved. Pain pierced them through with sharper sting, when gazing on the trees of spring, they saw each waving bough that showed the treasures of its glorious load, and helpless, fainting with the weight of woe, they sank disconsolate. Then lion-shouldered, stout and strong, the noblest of the banner throng, Angad, the Prince Imperial, rose, and, deeply stricken by the woes that his impetuous spirit broke, thus gently to the chieftains spoke. Mark ye not, banners, that the day our monarch fixed has passed away. The month is lost in toil and pain, and now, my friends, what hopes remain? On you, in law of counsel tried, our King Sugriva most relied. Your hearts with strong affection fraught, his will in every labour sought, and the true valour of your band was blazoned wide in every land. Forth on the toilsome search you sped, by me, for so he willed it, led. To us of every hope bereft, that is the only refuge left. For none a happy life may see, who fails to do our King's decree. Come, let us all from food abstain, and perish thus, since hope is vain. Stern is our King, and swift to ire, imperious, proud, and fierce like fire, and never will pardon us the crime of fruitless search and wasted time. Far better thus to end our lives, and leave our wealth, our homes and wives, leave our dear little ones and all, than by his vengeful hand to fall. Think not Sugriva's wrath will spare me, Bali's son, imperial heir, for Raghu's royal son, not he, to his high place anointed me. Sugriva, long my bitter foe, with eager hand will strike the blow, and mindful of the old offence, will slay me now for negligence. Nor will my pitying friends have power to save me in the deadly hour. No, here, O chieftains, will I lie by ocean's marge, and fast and die. They heard the royal prince declare the purpose of his fixed despair, and all by common terror moved, his speech in these sad words approved. Sugriva's heart is hard and stern, and Rama's thoughts for Sita yearn. Our forfeit lives will surely pay for idle search and long delay, and our fierce king will bid us die, the favour of his friend to buy. Then Tara softly spake to cheer the banners' hearts oppressed by fear. Despair no more, your doubts dispel. Come in this ample cavern dwell. There may we live in blissful ease, mid springs and fruit and bloomy trees, secure from every foe's assault, for magic framed the wondrous vault. Protected there we need not fear, though Rama and our king come near, nor dread even him who batters down the portals of the foeman's town. Canto 54. Hanuman's Speech. But Hanuman, while Tara, best of splendid chiefs, his thought expressed, perceived that Bali's princely son a kingdom for himself had won. His keen eye marked in him combined the warrior's arm, the ruler's mind, and every noble gift should grace the happy sovereign of his race. Marked how he grew with ripening age, more glorious and bold and sage, like the young moon that night by night shines on with ever-waxing light. Brave as his royal father, wise as he who counsels in disguise, marked how, fore-wearied with the quest, he needed not his liege's haste, but Tara's every word obeyed, like Indra still by Sukra swayed. Then with his prudent speech he tried to better taught the prince to guide, and by division's skilful art the banners and the youth to part. Illustrious Angad, thou in fight hast far surpassed thy father's might, most worthy, like thy sire of old, the empire of our race to hold. The banner's fickle people range from wish to wish and welcome change. Their wives and babes they will not leave, and to their new-made sovereign cleave. No art, no gifts will draw away the banners from Sugriva's sway. Through hope of wealth, through fear of pain, still faithful will they all remain. Thou fondly hopest in this cave the vengeance of the foe to brave. But Lakshman's arm a shower will send of deadly shafts those walls to rend. Like Indra's bolts his shafts have power to cleave the mountain like a flower. O Vangad, mark my counsel well. If in this cave thou choose to dwell, these banner hosts with one accord will quit thee for their lawful lord, and turn again with thirsty eyes to wife and babe and all they prize. Thou in the lonely cavern left, of followers and friends bereft, will be in all thy woe, alas, weak as a blade of trembling grass. And Lakshman's arrows, keen and fierce, from his strong bow thy heart will pierce. But if in lowly reverence meek Sugriva's court with us thou seek, he as thy birth demands will share the kingdom with the royal heir. Thy loving kinsman, true and wise, looks on thee still with favouring eyes. Firm in his promise, pure is he, and never will vex or injure thee. He loves thy mother, lives for her, a faithful friend and worshipper. That mother's love thou mayst not spurn, her only child, return, return. End of Cantos 52, 53 and 54.